Hi there, Nigel of NBW-Graphics here, and here is the Britannia Inn, located in Fortune's Well on the Isle and Royal Manor of Portland. Mine host here, the lovely Sheila, landlady of the Royal Britannia. Now Sheila, I believe this afternoon you're hosting a charity event. Would you like to tell us who it's in aid of and what it's all about?
It's all for Wellmar Hospice in Dorchester. I try to do an event every year for them because they're not government funded, they're charity based funded, and today we're going to be doing a hot wing challenge, as from Manby Food Hot Wing Challenge, so that would be very entertaining.
Right, so would that by any chance be chili chicken wings?
Very, very hot chili, yes.
Okay. And is there a time duration to this contest?
There's half an hour from start to finish. Yeah.
That's about it?
Yeah, there's half an hour.
Okay.
Depending on how many people quit before half an hour, the last man standing will be the winner.
Right. Sounds like a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yes.
Okay.
On your guns, let's go.
Right. Okay, let's see these guys in action.
Pretty fast.
Right.
Right, does everybody know the rules? Can we have quiet a minute, please? Right, does everybody know the rules?
Yeah, 8 1.
We have no drinking of beverages while you're doing there, so no drinking at all. If you touch your mouth, you're out of the contest.
Do you want me to move very straight?
You can leave everything, the bones and the knuckles, but everything else must be eaten. Once you finish number 1, number 2 will be coming. Are we all ready? Right, let's go, gentlemen.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Come on, Gary!
I can't see any sweating yet. No. Right, let's get number 2 straight. I'll wait for Not allowed any beverages. You take a drink, you're out of the game. Make sure all the meat's off bones.
Gary looks like you know, let's forget Gary.
I don't want a mig on that now. A bit on that one, you know. There's lots on that. I've been looking on the internet. I've done all this stuff on that once. I know that's
I'm not doing it. I'm
Well, Gary gone.
He's got me.
I'm quite happy to win.
Good try. Good try.
Win.
First out.
I don't know.
No, that's all right. Just use as many as you want, darling. Don't worry about it. You can do it. Come on, lads, do really well. Come on, lads! Come on, lads! Nearly at the end! You're doing well, you're doing well! Right, who's nearly finished?
It's relentless, mate. She's not going to give up. We're going to top them up, Sheila. Give him 4 more. His can's 4 ahead at the moment. Stop at 2. Getting good now, isn't it? You've got to say, Chad, that's an interesting shade of red. Oh, yeah, mate. Well done. Go on, guys.
Come on! Dig deep, dig deep!
He got out just right, Gary.
He did the fiery sauce on top.
Clean up your heads. Good boy, Bev.
Well done, Merv! Well done, Merv! And it's now for the first, second and third prize. Come on, lads. 50 quid for the first prize.
Not worth it.
Big vodka for second.
Use as many as you want, Merv. Use as many as you want, darling.
Go on, Chaz.
Have a banana, seriously. Have a banana. Are you done, Chaz? Are you done? Chaz is the winner! Second, first.
I've done 2, you only done the 1.
You gave up before he did.
There's Portland logic for you.
Just wait a couple more minutes. Well done, everybody.
Well done, guys.
Hear it. Oh, everybody, give a good hand to the boys. Take it away. Yeah. Would you? You'll definitely find this out.
Is he in one of them?
Absolutely brilliant.
I told you there's somebody here.
Hi there, back again. It's the end of the competition. Came to somewhat of an accelerated stop. So let's have a recap and see what we come up with. Now, I've taken some notes which I shall refer to, and Sheila will give her comments about it. So hopefully between the two of us we will sum it all up. Right, we had 5 contestants, 30-minute duration eating time. Those contestants were Gary, Merv, JR, Thomas and Chaz. Gary was the first one to, how shall we put it? Wimp out.
Wimp out, yeah.
Wimp out, yes. He made it for 7 minutes and 37 seconds.
Well done, Gary.
Well done, Gary. Apparently, the Chili's didn't like intestinal incarceration. So shortly after Gary bailed out, the Chili's escaped
And bailed out.
via the good old porcelain Shanks's bowl. Right, who's next? Okay. After that, things came, as I said, came to an accelerated halt. So Merv was the next one to fall victim of the chilly heat, followed by JR. JR is, how can I put it, Royal Fleet Auxiliary. That's the Navy's military merchant navy. What did JR get for third prize?
JR got a bottle of Prosecco.
Alcoholic fizzy pop?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Now there's a little bit of contention here, but all in good will. Number 2, JR's friend, Thomas. But JR ate the most, but Thomas was eating the longest. Now who deserves to win?
Ah.
Anyway, what did Thomas get for his second place?
Thomas received 1.5 litre of vodka,
Well, that certainly killed the chili
which I
thing.
think he generously shared amongst his fellow
Fleet
sailing
Auxiliaries.
men.
Yeah.
Yes.
His brothers of the sea.
The Brothers of the Sea, yes.
Right. That leaves first place to Chaz. Chaz was going strong all the way through.
He had 3, which would have been 15, he had 16 in all.
16 chili chicken wings.
Yes, and he did very well.
And his first place prize?
£50.
£50. In fact, Chaz was doing so well, he had to be stopped.
Because he carried on eating.
Yeah, carried on eating. He had to be stopped at 14 minutes 15 seconds. Sheila would like to give some thanks out because a lot of people were involved in this little get-together. First thanks go out to Ian Burden, our local butcher, who's located, or his premises of business are in Easton-on-Portland.
And he donated all the chicken wings for us.
Right, good old Ian.
Good old Ian, yeah.
Right, next we got the lovely Kate, aided by good old Gran. What did Kate do?
Kate and Onan made 3 large cakes. It was a Victoria sponge, a lemon drizzle, and a chocolate flake cake. And they were all donated, and then they were auctioned off.
Right, what about the other flakes after the contest? Were they auctioned off?
They all flaked off as well.
Right, okay. Special thanks to JR and Thomas here.
Very good, yes.
Sheila will tell you why.
Well, they bought 2 of their cakes for £10 each, and then they put them all on the bar for people to just help themselves.
Well done, JR and Thomas, nice one.
And I would like to say there were other lads here from the RFA who didn't take part but still donated £5 into the charity box.
Yes, I noticed people stuffing money into the old box.
Which was really good of them.
Unfortunately, we're unable to tell you how much was made because the charity box is still here and it's under seal. In other words, cannot be opened.
Yeah.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, Richard. Now, you may have noticed Richard going around serving out the chicken wings. Over to Sheila.
Well, Richard actually made the hot sauce for the chicken wings, and he used various hot bonnets, but the hottest one he used was a Carolina Reaper. And that's on the scale, it's 2.2.2. So it is the hottest on the planet.
Is that million?
Yes, million, yes.
Right, I have to refer to my notes for this, but for the benefit of you who are not very knowledgeable about chili, it contains a chemical compound called capsaicin. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, that's the compound in the chili that affects the flesh it comes into contact with. In other words, the palate. Gives you the heat. You can't really use humans to measure it because everyone's got a different tolerance. But in this modern day and age, they can measure it scientifically, and it's measured in units of Scovilles. And as Sheila said, it came to 2.2.2 million Scovilles. Now I don't know how that rates in a earth-moving, shattering experience, but I would say it's quite high up on the Richter scale.
And it would have been the day after.
Right.
Yeah.
I sampled one of these chicken wings just to see what the contestants went through. Halfway through it, I thought, what's the fuss about? 3/4 of the way through it, there was heat building up. When I'd finished, or by the time I'd finished, well, fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Okay, that brings us to our last credit, which goes to Mr. Rusty. Over to you, Sheila.
Yeah, we'd like to say a big thank you to Mr. Rusty, who did all the music in the afternoon, and he did that free of charge.
Okay,
So,
troops.
and he did really well, so really, really chuffed with him.
Okay,
Thank you all. Yes.
that it?
Yeah,
Are we finished?
we're finished.
Okay, troops, it's a cut.
Yeah, I'll never be on telly.